Call me Master Zen cause I'm a flicky bands.
Goofball, you see this stupid title, man? I'm gonna rehype the hell, man. You got that boy Kevin, man. I'm Kevin. Let's get to it. Wait, I hope that makes sense. We got my boy, I'm Kevin. That's the person who created this video. Let's get to it. Sometimes I'll be speaking too fast.
Yeah.
CJ, LS Trey say did it to you, huh?
Yo, hey man, if y'all were there, hey, y'all were there, bro. Hey, that shit was hyped as hell. Oh nah, but it gotta be that the audio clip from like Phantom GT stream, bro. Come on, man.
CJ, LS Trey say did it to you, huh?
Like, bro, you would like, bro. That was like a movie, boy. I think that clip probably did trend. Yo, bro. Like, bro, you just had to be there, bro. It felt like you was watching a movie, or like it was real life. Cause the nigga Phantom was talking to his bitch. You feel me? Then 2 minutes later, hey CJ, Ella Straight did it to you, bro. Like, bro, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time for you to like realize. Okay, that's the ops, bro. I was so mesmerized. I'm like, who from what? CJ, bro. The minute, oh, that's the ops. They blamed that nigga down, bro. I jumped. I don't know why. I see them niggas. They got their gun out. They said, hey, CJ, this and that and that. But the minute they started shooting, I jumped in my chair. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Grown that man jumping. Like it's a fucking video game. But hey, man.
Yeah.
CJ, LS Trey say did it to you, huh?
Now you may be wondering how we got here. Why one maid just laid another maid out? By the title, you're probably like, yo, Kevin, what are you watching? But trust, this is another low-key banger. There's a lot of shows out there that went over people's head, and I'm just here to bring them to light. Akiba Maid War. If I showed you a random picture, you would think, oh, it's just...
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm one of them niggas that's like if people would say, oh, what the fuck is this sexism? I think it's sexism. Bro, when I say, yo, bro, I'd rather not watch, like, hey, bro, I don't prefer watching a show where, like, a lot of it or majority of it gonna be a lot of cutesy things, this and that. Now I'm getting called as sexist. It's like, bro, I'm not trying to see that. I'm not trying to see that. What the fuck? I'm not trying to see girls talking about makeup the whole day. My nigga, I don't do makeup. I'm a straight male that's fucked with, like, a lot of masculine shit. Now I just said that. Now I'm adding to the film. Where, you probably are a fucking sexist or like this and that, this and that, bro. I'm just a normal ass nigga, bro. I don't be involved in these topics of the day. Hey, yo, this guy, I'm a feminist. You're against feminist. You're against girls. You hate girls, bro. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. I'm trying to get my money right and get my people out the hood, my nigga. It's not as if like how to put this, we in like crazy poverty, but bro, I want to get out the hood, bro. I'm too focused on that type of shit to be focused on like these new topics about these days about like, oh, men should be like this and men should be like, I ain't got time for that shit, my nigga. Keep that shit over there. I'm just gonna be on the sidelines at the same time. I'm not, cause I'm not trying to watch none of that shit. It's just a lot of energy, my nigga. It's just bad energy, this and that. Why can't we just all come together and accept each other, man?
Just some cutesy maid anime. Akiba Maid War. If I showed you a random picture, you would think, oh, it's just some cutesy maid anime. But that's nowhere near what this is. So our main character here, Nagomi, has no clue what she's in for. She moved to this town to fulfill her dream of working at a maid cafe. So she joins this small, kind of struggling cafe, the Oinky Doink. So she gets dressed, meets a few people, it's her first day. But she's not the only new girl. The other one is actually the same girl who was there on the day when that woman got slimed out. But they go through the first day and whatnot, but afterwards this guy pulls up, talks to the manager manager saying, hey, you're late on those dues you owe me. And since you can't pay up, I'll take that maid over there. She can handle the Wuff Wuff Moonbeam issue. Whatever the fuck that means. So they go to the back room. The manager hands her an envelope saying, look, all you gotta do is give this to Wuff Wuff Moonbeam. And listen, they just happen to be our parent company's op, so do what you will with that information. But the other new girl, Ranko, said she'll go down there with her. And look at her face. There's nothing but bad intentions in her mind.
What am I dead?
What am I dead, nigga?
What am I dead?
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, that nigga looks goofy. That video funny. I'm not trying to ape, bro. I'm gonna be a good boy. Hey, you got it, big bro. You got it. Bro, that nigga has nothing to lose. Look at this nigga.
Look at her face. There's nothing but bad intentions.
Bro, look at this nigga hairline. A nigga with this type of hairline ain't got nothing to lose. If you saw the whole video, the nigga got my fucking fake Jordans or whatever the fuck he got on his feet, my nigga. I'm not fighting no nigga like that. Come on, bruh.
In her mind.
What am I dead? What am I dead?
It's funny.
What am I dead?
Though they do take a quick pit stop, gotta get a bite to eat. Nagomi walks out, but Ranko stays in. Old boy hands her a bag. I know exactly what's in that shit. Anyways, they make it to the spot, and the first thing we see is some girl yelling at the top of her lungs, pleading to keep her hair.
Are you shitting me? Straight from the fucking ribs, goddammit!
And y'all know when an anime uses the hard curse words, they're not holding anything back. But they hand over the note, and I kid you not, that junk said, yo, prepare to be exterminated from everyone at Onky Doink Cafe. Now remember, Nagomi wasn't filled in on nothing. She moved here expecting to make tea, serve customers, run a few errands, sure, but not to be delivering death threats and getting slapped for it.
Hey, Jesus, hey. Bro, there's two options that if I was in that type of situation, like, let me just say a similar situation. I don't know why the fuck would I be a maid, man. Grown ass man. There's two ways I could react to this shit. One, I'm gonna crash out. And not know me crashing out gonna fuck up. It's either I'm finna die, God forbid. Cause a random ass nigga just gonna slap me like that, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna punch the fuck out of this nigga. But I could end up dying unless they restrain me and they jump my stupid ass. And then I made the situation even much worse. Even though, like her, nigga, we don't know why the fuck that bitch just slap you. Two, bro, I'm finna be confused. Like, what the hell did I get slapped for? My bad, big brother. What the fuck is on that letter? Oh, the question is, when she read that letter, did she read it? Did she read that letter out loud? If she did, at the same time, it's like, my nigga, I'm not tapped in. Why the fuck you slapping a nigga? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm leaning towards like the number one. I will literally get mad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas be saying I be jumping to conclusions. I be getting mad too quick. But it's like, bro, some niggas are just bitch ass niggas, bro. Like in general, people piss me off. One thing I hate, my pet peeve is niggas that be saying something and then give you context about something. That's literally it. I'm not gonna, bro. Nigga finna get mad, bro. Why you smacking a nigga like that?
Multiple times at that.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to look like, I'm not trying to say I'm tough, this and that. I'm just being realistic and just analyzing the type of person I am. If the nigga's my height or they're in my age group, the nigga smack me.
Multiple times at that. But
Thank
that's
you.
what Ranko's here for, to catch bodies. They walk out the spot and haul ass because they were on that.
Bitch, what the hell we
while
running?
this was going on, back at the Oinky Doink, they were having some concert. So with all this death and destruction, we hear some cutesy music in the background. I'm telling y'all, this show is fire. Ranko is soloing an entire army. Nagomi's entire understanding of the world has gone to shit, all while some maid girl is singing some crazy vocals in my ear. And there was this one last girl who was begging for mercy, but
Allow me to send you off, mistress. My very first day living my dream of being a maid.
Bro, who's calling me, man? Bro, why are you calling me and you know I'm working, my nigga? Hold on, bro. Hold on. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. That gets it.
My very first day living my dream of being a maid. And I'm ready to leave.
But hold on,
Shit.
I was scrolling through Crunchyroll looking for something to watch. You know what I see? Honkai Star Rail. They teamed up with
Huh?
Crunchyroll for a crossover event. Big shout out to Honkai.
Oh, it's a fucking ad. Hey, get your money, black man. But we going to skip. Skip. Ashes on the counter.
And now they're back to business as usual. But her dream of being a maid has been corrupted. Everything is reminding her of what happened last night. So homegirl told her to take a little stroll outside, go hand out some flyers. Immediately gets ran off the block. Like, y'all not even in the same gang. Why is all three of you coming to her? But she does meet this girl Narula. And yeah, she's pretty chill. She just gave her some motivation to keep going. And she came back to
Motivation to... I ain't gonna lie, she gotta be retarded, my nigga. Cause what the fuck? You just saw a nigga smack. Okay, they finna because she was a witness. Damn, you in this motherfucker whether you like it or not. You trying to lead, they finna smoke your ass. Golly. Cause I'm thinking, bro, in my head, bro, I'm instantly like, bro, what the hell going on, bro? Y'all did not put me on. I thought there was a little cute, goofy little maid situation. Why did I just see Shorty out blink? What the hell?
to the cafe cheesing.
What?
I don't know why she's and she came back to the cafe cheesing.
What?
I don't know why she's so happy. All Narula said was keep at it, champ, and all of a sudden you forget the massacre you witnessed yesterday. But that smile instantly faded when the manager came back telling us the cafe's closing down.
Huh?
Long story short, she went to this guy asking for a lot of money. He said, I'ma need some collateral though. So she offers the cafe. He gave her money, but it was nowhere near enough. So he said, okay, look, if you want more, just go gamble.
What?
And her dummy, but it was nowhere
But these are all onesies.
near enough. So he said, okay, look, if you want more, just go gamble.
What?
And her dumbass went and did it. Lost everything dude just gave her and the cafe.
We're so fucked.
But she said, you know what? We're not fucked. Grabbed all the money they had in the register and went straight to the casino. You know what they say, kids. If you keep gambling, you're gonna hit eventually. But we find out the guy who lent her money is actually the one running the casino. So she got played twice. So we see everyone split up, going to do their thing. 5 seconds later, cuts back to everyone broke. Not a dime to their name. That's when this lady comes through, telling them about this new game about to start at the super duper poker table.
Really?
That shit just sounds like a scam. Why would we go over there?
Bitch, you could have just called it the deluxe. I don't know.
And you know what the stakes are? Since they have no bread to put up, they had to put their self on the line. You're getting shipped out working on them boats if you lose. And I'm not even gonna act like I know how this game works, but 4 of us lost off rip. So now it's up to Pigtails. And she goes all in. She had the whole game plan set up like, yeah, you think I wouldn't catch on?
Huh?
You never dealt the top card to your associate over there. You won some, you lost some, all to make it believable. But every time you had the winning hand, you adjust your glasses. I see through your tricks. You didn't touch your glasses this time. That means I have the winning
I ain't gonna lie, bro. She overly yapping. I wouldn't be surprised they say, man, bitch, shut the fuck up. Let's continue the game. Man, fuck this.
hand.
Did you Mechi just win the game? No, she didn't. She lost. What?
Then dude started going off talking crazy shit. I don't even know why he's so mad. Like, nigga, you won. Be happy. But we don't want to hear none of that. Ranka will always give something a fair shot. And if that shit doesn't work, she resorts to the gun. And I respect it. We need someone like you on the team.
I hate this shit, bro. It's literally, it explains how the world is right now, bro. Niggas don't want to fight no more, bro. It's all about blick. It's all about knives and all that shit, bro. I know a lot of y'all niggas will get your ass beat if y'all ain't had no guns, man. Alright, fuck it, man. If you can beat them, join them, man. I'm not fit to be out here fighting no bullets, boy.
She resorts to the gun, and I respect it. We need someone like you on the team, especially since everyone had a gun and no one shot shit. So obviously we washed him, walked out the spot unscathed. So this girl decided to throw a grenade. Ronco catches that shit.
You should have cooked it, dumbass.
Ah, the money! Fuck! Broken reflection. The money
So
though.
now we see another lady who's about that life. She took out this entire warehouse all in search for a figurine, which she was then told it was sold to a man named Kijima, who is this guy that Ronco was about to rock until Shorty stopped it. Then right after, we cut to when this guy pulls up again, got the gun in Shorty's mouth, and he talking about the same thing. Where's my money? Oh, you can't pay me back? I bet you gotta do another job for me. So the job he has is fighting in his boxing match, which they agreed that Ronco will purposely lose in the third round by knockout, but that shit did not happen. Knocked her clean the fuck out. And remember that Kijima guy?
Hey, bro, stop showing this ugly ass nigga face.
Yeah, she
man.
popped his ass. Unprovoked. The guy said, damn, why'd she do that? Then caught a bullet to the skull. So she called them up to her office, and manager came up with this off the dome. She said, look, this is all a part of the plan. Ronco will beat everyone up until the final round. That's when she'll lose, granting you a new star. You can rig the match, right?
Probably so.
You want to ring it, right?
Not particularly.
Just lose the finals. You got that right?
Sure, in theory.
So they agreed to this new plan. And the one she's fighting in the final round happens to be that same girl from the warehouse. And what happens next, I'm not even surprised. Everyone in this show is grimy. She had Ronco dump the body in the car, caught it on recording so she can blame it on her when folks come asking about Kijima, and she tells them, don't worry, I ordered my fighter to kill her in the match. Like, damn, is it really that serious? Funny part is, Ronco was about to do a kind gesture, cause turns out Kijima was scamming her. When she dumped the body, the guy was carrying the real figurine for some reason. I don't know why he did that, but she found it and was trying to tell the lady about it. And you out here trying to kill her. So they pretty much dominate every fight until they finally get to the last match. And according to the agreement, she is not allowed to fight back, but that's when Shorty got the go-ahead to kill her. Hit her in the back of the head, that's illegal. Went for the eye poke, that's illegal. And right there's when Ronco was about to rock her shit. The bell done saved her. She said you're getting a little too cocky. So they went through like 7 more rounds of this, and one thing Ronco doesn't play about is her being a maid. Shorty said everyone in the Oinky Doink are all wannabes.
Stop playing.
Now we fighting for real. Don't care about the little deal we made, nigga. Now she's serious. Slip. I think she tries an armbar right here. Gets slammed. Nah, there ain't no running. But she blocks the knee, and that's when they show us her backstory.
Oh, now y'all want us to. I hate when. Yo, this the only. Not the only thing. There's a lot of things that I hate about anime. Hate is a big word. I hate, bro. Bro, they be showing an evil ass man that just killed a whole family of innocent people. Now they show us that person's backstory. Now we supposed to have sympathy. That's the reason why he did that shit. Man, nigga, eat a dick, nigga. The fuck? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't really want to skip this whole little goofy backstory, man.
Pretty much, she was always denied the whole cutesy act. At the age of, I don't know, 5, had her going through a whole main character training routine. Like, why are y'all outside? You can do this same thing indoors. So one day, she actually tried becoming a maid, but that junk was a flop. Had dudes hating day 1. So it seems like she was hating on Ronco because she was jealous. They're pretty much the same person, just in different fonts, but Ronco found success where she didn't. At the end though, they understood each other. You see how they're both smiling right now? I want you to remember that. I'm thinking after this, they'll let bygones be bygones until Ronco knocked her clean the fuck out.
What the?
Oh! Hey!
She had to get her licks back. She said, nigga, we are not friends. Oh, and
Oh, that's why he said, make sure you. I hope y'all see they both smiling like it's like they just connected. Man.
she had to get her licks back. She said, nigga, we are not friends. Oh, and by the way, earlier, Ronco left a note on the door saying, and I quote, I would like to tell you something about the body you had me dump in the trunk of the car.
Wow.
Yeah, she was not making out of that. And Shorty joined our cafe.
Nice.
We got her and Ronco. Yeah, we're not losing. So right here is like a little gang meeting. And with this lady being the kingpin, they called up
You mean actually you mean the queen pin?
3 cafe managers to, and with this lady being the kingpin, they called up 3 cafe managers to the stage. There are 3 great attributes every maid in our group should have. 1 is the ability to fight. Another is the ability to make money. And then the most important attribute.
Bro, I look away for 2 seconds. Bro, they blinking every time, man.
And then the most important attribute. You thought I wouldn't notice you digging in my pockets? The most important attribute to have is loyalty. And to make sure these
Wait, she blinked out a girl too?
attributes. The most important attribute to have is loyalty. And to make sure these attributes are kept up, they sent a drill master to every cafe.
It's a maid cafe, but it's also a pigsty. Ludicrous. Huh?
Damn.
Luda what? Ludicrous.
And the test they were given was to earn 100,000 yen in a week, which is like $600. Long story.
Over here is how much money? I ain't gonna lie, $600 USD is a lot of money still. Gonna be like 1,000 something. A couple of thousands. Hold on. 600 divided by 19 because the currency, 11,000. Fucking hell, man. That's a lot of money.
Story short, that shit did not last, which is like $600. Long story short, that shit did not last. And later on, the manager was like, oh yeah, if we don't pay off the $500,000 in interest within the month for our overdue dues, they said we have to close shop. Yeah, y'all gonna be working forever. So to try and get more customers, Nagomi wanted to host an event to celebrate Ronco's birthday. And Narula mentioned how you can ask other cafes for help, and I don't know why the fuck she believed that. Every cafe we've been to ended in a shootout. You got no friends in this industry. So they pulled up to the Sheep Cafe, and this girl was the definition of passive aggressive. It's like she's right there at the line but not going over it, so it doesn't warrant a slap. I will say she is very brave for talking like that though. She must not know who Ronco is. She is the first to pull out gun every encounter. So they leave the spot, and 10 seconds later they get run up on by some lackeys.
Y'all sure you want to do this?
Slip, you're sorry. Weave, punches the gut, 2 to the face, uses the body as a shield here. Pick your mans up. Immediately help that nose. I know that shit hurt. Disarms her. Spin kick, grabs the gun, turns around, and look who it is. You're so lucky Nagomi is ass.
Man, she trembling like a bitch. You was talking crazy.
All this time and y'all still ain't put a gun in her hand or at least a knife, something. All the Onky doinks got a blick besides her. What are the requirements to get one? But they
come on, bro. We already know she mad pussy, my nigga. She not really built like that, so I'm not trusting a person that doesn't know how to handle a gun, bro. With a gun. I'm not doing that.
They were forced to surrender, and ain't no way nobody seen your big ass behind that pole. Shaq, we see you. Anyways, this girl is deranged. She's only doing this because Ronco has the same birthday as her.
You serious?
Literally no other reason. So she started filling up this big ass bucket
That
with
blood?
tomato juice. What a waste. It's like you wanted them to get rescued. It's gonna take 30 minutes for it to even reach head level.
Are you out of your mind? We're affiliated.
The squad came through, off screen their ass and saved them. They got done so bad, cause how does your feet end up on a table like that? What position was you in for that to happen to you?
I'm the one the group needs in their flock, not that shitty maid who can't hope to bring in customers.
And I rock with this panda, bro. They said, hold on, a lick?
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Bro, nah, come on, bro. Hey, there was no way I would have not laughed. This man put Vlad's laugh and this nigga 6ix9ine in the fucking this stupid AI, man.
And I rock with this panda, bro. They said, hold on, a lick?
Shit.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Old blood, new world.
Just how Ronco changed the balance of the cafes, the rival's top dog also made it out the pen. Monami.
Gotta feel the winds of freedom, you know what I mean?
No.
My nigga, you could literally just, and consider they got a lot of money. I would assume they got a lot of money. Bitch, you could have just. She trying to create like a tough ass entrance. That was goofy, my nigga. Come on, man. That car ain't did shit to you. It would have been better if you destroy the opposite someone's car and then you got in it.
Gotta feel the winds of freedom, you know what I mean?
No. I don't know what you mean. You could have just rolled the windows down. What is wrong with you? But Monami is one of those old heads who can't get with the times. She's been gone for some years and came back to the soft shit and was not a fan.
You don't care that they talk shit about us? And you call yourself a fucking maid?
She walked up to the leader and told her exactly how it's gonna be.
You can boss around those other little bitches, but I ain't one of them. Tell me who took out Wuv Wuv Moonbeam and we good.
And that's exactly what she did. Told him Oinky Doink did it. So for things to make sense, Kingpin is the top dog on our side of town. And Monami, while she isn't the official top dog on her side of town, she gets treated like she is. And Wuv Wuv Moonbeam was a part of her side and we wiped them out. And the Kingpin isn't really fucking with us right now. Not only did we wipe out Moonbeam, but we also wiped out the Sheep Cafe. And the Sheep Cafe were the moneymakers on our side. So she couldn't care less about what happens to us. But Narula, despite being a part of Monami's side, still filled us in on what's going on. They're planning to storm Oinky Doink and then annihilate the entirety of our side. And there's only 6 of us here who seen that note, so how does the police know about it? Unless Narula was handing that note to every cafe, which one of y'all leaked? I wouldn't be surprised if Nagomi's loudmouth ass was the one who said something. Tell me why, after the police pulled up on Monami, she orders them to find the rat. They narrowed it down to Narula, but Narula was already one step ahead, was already hiding away. The ramen guy, knowing we're cool with her, tells us where she's at and look at Nagomi.
Narula!
Do you not get the point of what hiding is? Why are you running over there in the first place? And why are you yelling her name? Nagomi is the type of person you don't tell shit.
Hey, the emotions are flowing. Usually, I'm the type of nigga to be on the same page. Like, man, what the hell that bitch ass nigga? What the hell that bitch ass nigga doing? But hey, emotions. Oh, what you mean emotions? Because I was about to say, well, she a girl, man. What you mean she a girl? Oh, brother, can't say nothing these days, man.
You gon' tell her something one day and she gon' start thinking about it out loud. But that's when Monami herself pulls up and Narula got shit on. All she had was a blade and Monami laid her out. Not gonna lie, Ronco, you're a dickhead. Narula risked her life.
My nigga, that's not the homie, my nigga. She was cool. Bro, come on, bro. 2 things. She's cool with this shorty. I'm not a thing. She's the ops. The fuck you expect a nigga to have feelings for or have sympathy for feelings for her, man? Nigga, I would have stood that too, like. Shit, alright. Get her out the way, my nigga. Another less problem, man.
Well, lost her life because she wanted to help y'all and you really sat here saying, nah, this is none of our business. Since when was that decision made? I'm hoping this experience finally pushes you to pick up a gun because you always out here doing nothing. But 2 days later, Monami comes marching downtown with 17 soldiers. So they start swarming the building.
Bro, what? Yo, bro, I'm thinking about this like this. Cause they got grenades. My nigga, I'm eating that shit. They walk in a group like that, in the middle. I never truly understand these shit stuff. Like, niggas be walking in a group. Like, these type of, like, mafia situations, they walking in a group. Bro, easy kills. Just throw a lot of grenades at them bitches. They not finna catch them all. Come on, man.
Imagine soldiers. So they start swarming the building. Imagine getting stomped out with a door. So she runs back inside, tags in Ronco. That's one down. And who gave her a Uzi? But that's when Ronco said, look, Pigtails, be ready. I'm gonna go out there and start blasting. Use that chance to take out the leader. But look who pulls up. Nagomi went through her ninja arc and was ready to fight.
Who the hell are you?
A ninja? That's a ninja? That's a ninja! Miss Minami looks like a ninja. I am not a ninja! I'm a maid!
Clocked her shit instantly, but she does get the Uzi though. So they walk up in a spot.
Bitch, I'll fucking kill you!
Got binked on the back of the head with a chair. And her entire squad is buns. We ran through them no problem. Your own subordinate had to pull you away from this ass beating, but you was not getting away. Ricky, craziest part is, she tries to call for backup but gets told, fuck no. Get with the times, Grandma. We don't want violence. I had a talk with Kingpin and we decided to join them.
Close that back door, don't get snaked by a homie.
So she just took a seat on a park bench. Nagomi and Ranko pulled up and Nagomi was like, look, I won't forgive you, but I won't kill you. But I won't kill you.
The fuck you do?
I told you I'm a maid! Lovey-dovey heart!
Hell you talking about, bro?
So she walks off, heads back to the headquarters, and they lit her ass up. And remember how the lady was like, oh, we're joining Kingpin, we'll merge as one. Yeah, it didn't play out like that. Monami and her squad was the only people they had who was really about that shit. So now that they're gone, they have to agree to whatever demands Kingpin has, cause what are they gonna do about it? And now your entire organization is nothing but pawns. But later down the line, they held a funeral for her, and not gonna lie,
man, we smoke on our grave, nigga.
70% of y'all in here are fake. When Monami got out of jail, y'all wasn't rocking with her. And when y'all...
I literally, bro.
Now your entire organization is nothing but pawns. But later...
Instantly when I saw this, I'm like, my nigga, why the fuck they made it like a lavish, like, funeral for her? She ain't got nobody that fucks with her. Like, what the hell going on? It's them?
Down the line, they held a funeral for her, and not gonna lie, 70% of y'all in here are fake. When Monami got out of jail, y'all wasn't rocking with her. And when y'all blicked her down, I saw nothing but smiles on y'all face. But Kingpin knew there was some heavy tension between them and Onki-doing, so she said, you know what? Y'all go settle this on the field with a game of baseball. And at first, they were playing fair until they started getting washed. Cracked her straight over the head. Now, Nagomi was still determined to play fair and square, but that didn't go for the other members. Pigtail said, "Aight, you wanna play like that? We could play like that, bitch." All I did was tag her, it was my knuckleball. And the rest of the game was just grimy. They were barely... All I did was tag her, it was my knuckleball. And the rest of the game was just grimy. They were barely playing a sport anymore. They were just looking for the best ways to hurt each other. And why did this girl say, "This is for Monami," and aimed up? Nigga, she is not up there.
Point down there, shorty. Nah, hold on, bro. This nigga be confusing me sometimes. 2 minutes, like let's say, the character that died was evil. He be like, how do I put this? That nigga is looking down on you and disappointed at the way you fight. And then I'm like, bro, what you mean he looking down? You're trying to say that nigga's in heaven? Nigga, that nigga was evil. What you mean he looking down on that nigga? And he's mad because this nigga doesn't know how to fight. You're supposed to, he looking up. Now you're saying, now you're correcting what you was like. He be like, sometimes he be saying that. Now you're saying that shorty's not up. So I don't know if he picks and chooses, because it be confusing the fuck out of me. My nigga, it would literally be an evil ass nigga. They murk him, and maybe he had like apprentices or people that fucked with him, and they probably get their ass beat. And then he be like, this nigga, your big daddy or whatever, like looking down on y'all, disappointed that y'all were trying to slide for him and y'all got killed. Nigga, he looking up, my nigga.
I can guarantee that. But Nagomi's spermoning me and aimed up. Nigga, she is not up there. I can guarantee that. But Nagomi's constant positivity got the other team to calm down. Realize what they're doing is stupid. So the rest of the match was a nice, fair game. Until until she got slimed out by one of Monami's lackeys. Now, she got dealt with immediately though, and I thought they would have ended the game, but they kept playing. Did the rest of the match fair and square. The Onky Doinks cooked them. But one thing we find out is that Ranko and the Kingpin were old colleagues. And Ranko wasn't always this cold-blooded. She was actually more like Nagomi back then. But once that woman at the start died is when she changed.
That don't work a demon. Thunder
So
over
now
Akiba.
they're at this Akiba.
Damn, nigga, I'm doing my little intro too. Thunder over Akiba.
So now they're at this Akiba festival that celebrates the very first Maid gang leader. And this year is special since everything will be ran under solely Kingpin. They came up with this very detailed plan to ensure the Lions Cafe victory, and not gonna lie, no way you expect anyone to read that.
Oh my god.
Also,
Oh, hell
why
no.
are we selling pig feet? If you wanted to keep the pig theme, y'all could have done pork chops, bacon, shit, pork rinds. Just hit up Walmart and get a few bags. Anything would be better than pig feet at a festival. But the next day she gets a phone call and the dude is telling her, yo, if you violate them guidelines, you're clipped. Done. Out of here. But guess where them guidelines end up? In the garbage truck.
Wow.
Also, the game that we're supposed to let the Lions win is the climbing of the statue. We're all supposed to make sure the Lions get to the top first, but remember, we ain't read that fat ass pamphlet. We going for that win. Face to face with the head lion, and she was working her, can't even lie. Thank goodness Ranko pulled up. She just dragged her down with her. And with that, we put Onky Doink on the map.
Looking for a romantic time? Come to Oinky Doink Cafe!
Well, fucking hell, mate.
Come to Oinky Doink Cafe!
She really killed that man for that. Not gonna lie, it's really your fault for trying to get niggas to read that novel you gave them. But now we see this guy who I didn't talk about earlier because I didn't think he was going to be important. But we've seen him multiple times in the other episodes. But this is when we find out that he's an assassin. And Ranko was his target, but over time, he found himself falling in love. Asked her out on a date, which they do go on, and Ranko was feeling him too. So he then asked her to run away with him. He's tired of doing this job and wants to live
I'm trying to slide in that little shit.
a new life with her. Told her tomorrow at 9, he'll be waiting at the station's town exit if she chooses to join him. But right as he leaves, the panda walks up, wanting to tell Ranko the story of a certain maid. Once there was a young girl who came to Akiba with dreams of becoming a maid. Although she got to be a maid, all she was given was menial tasks. But then a certain someone appeared who took a liking to her. So she was given a very important job. Take out the head honcho of a rival maid cafe, and that's exactly what she did. Thinking she would now rise in the ranks. But she was nothing but a pawn. Luckily someone saw, allowing her to escape. But then she gets hit by a car, like it's just not a good day for you. And now I guess for the next 15 years, she decides to hide in a panda costume. I don't even want to imagine what it smells like in there.
Bitch, I don't even know if she makes some money. You know they got ones with like air conditioners inside them, right?
But she tells this story just to let Ranko know that man is lying. All he cares about is eliminating his target. Ranko turns to her, slaps the mask off her head and then heads back to the cafe. But turns out she ain't kill her. I really thought she did for a sec too, because that's something Ranko would do. But she actually does decide to leave with him. Says goodbye to Nagomi, heads off and waits for him at the exit. Thing is though, Panda beat her to it. Shot that man in the alleyway. So with him never showing up, she goes back, sees Panda in a corner, and Panda tells her there's something you should know. 15 years ago, the one who had me kill your manager was Nagi, aka the Kingpin. And she's the one who gave the order this time too.
So that's how it's going to be.
For a second, I thought he done killed off Panda, but she's fine. but they stuck a note to her head saying that the Oinky Doinks are now disowned from the group. And now that they're disowned, it's only a matter of time before they come down and take us out. And things went a full 180 out here vandalizing our cafe, and one of our regulars, turns out he was killed and then dumped in the river. Took him out all because he liked going to the cafe. So Ronco tells us this is probably her fault. Her and Kingpin used to be close friends back in the day, but will always get into arguments. She thinks Kingpin disowned them because of their past relationship. So she said, tomorrow I'll go down and settle this. This fight is between me and her. But you think we gonna let you go down there by yourself? No. We're with you until the very end.
Thank you so very much.
This bitch just ruined a fucking good ass moment, bro. Bro, as long as I'm still alive, my nigga, and I was there and I saw that shit, I'm finna flame her every fucking day, my nigga. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't. Hey, I think that's not a good idea. She could end up killing me, bro, cause I know how to be annoying.
Thank you so very much.
Damn, they getting lit outside.
Guys?
Yup, get your ass up. We need a hostage. But Kingpin doesn't give a damn about no hostage. Told him to annihilate everyone in that bitch.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Ronco and Nagomi just pranced inside the main headquarters thinking it was sweet. And I hate when villains don't finish off the ones that are challenging them. Why are you inviting them into your office? But Ronco was like, look, I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you either. I can get you a seat with the higher ups. All you gotta do is go kill the Oinky Doinks.
What?
Are you dumb? See, I hate when I try to make sense of things that aren't supposed to make sense. I don't know if that gun was loaded, but she could have took it and ended you easily. And then Ronco goes to tell her, yo, you should visit the cafe one day. I really enjoy it there. She looks at Nagomi and was like, was she the one who got under your skin? What does she have to offer?
Everything. She reminds me of Miss Michio.
Then Kingpin goes on the whole power is everything rant like, okay, why are you telling us this? Last time I checked, Ronco is a killer. She doesn't even follow anything Nagomi says. That's just her friend. You acting like she influenced any of her decisions. But then she tells Ronco to choose me or her.
You're both too precious and dear to me. Please let them off in exchange for my life. Oinky Doink Cafe is my only home.
And after hearing that, Kingpin said, "Aight, fine. Just make 10 times more money from now on." Okay.
3 hours later.
Would you like to take that?
Yes.
They finna slime her.
Ronco?
Bro, I'm not a situation where like you say something's going to happen, but you don't actually want it to happen. Nigga, that was quick as fuck. I didn't even get to finish my sentence, man.
Would you like to take that?
Yes. Could you please wrap it as a gift?
Ronco?
Hold.
No bullshit.
Come on, big boss.
I really wasn't gonna finish the show until I seen the type of timing Nagomi was on. She dragged this maid into the alley, told her to tell me where I can find the maid who killed Ronco.
You're that pig from Oinky Doink.
After that, she squealed immediately, told her it was someone from Wuv Wuv Moonbeam and how the Kingpin is rounding up soldiers to crush Oinky Doink.
Now you go tell the other creatures. Nagomi Wahira is in mourning. Tell them I'm black now.
So she goes back to the cafe, tells everyone we gotta get more guns. They're coming after us.
You need to calm down.
They took out one of our own. They kill one of ours, we take out one of theirs. They drop one, we drop 4.
Yeah, I don't want to be
and
involved.
Then immediately after she gets called acting like, I want to root for you, but you're sorry. And she's really just losing it right now. But so is Kingpin, because all of a sudden she wants to take us out again. Why? And she's crashing out on her own employees because they said, hey, we haven't paid off the police yet, so we should wait before taking out the Oinky Doink.
Oh my god!
Bruv, every 2 minutes a fucking gunshot, bro. How many times am I gonna be jumping on this chair, bruv?
Gotta get out of here! Too late!
why is she acting like this? But then Kingpin comes in, kills the ramen guy, and not gonna lie, this ending is all over the place. We started serving them like normal customers. Nagomi gets shot mid-performance because she reminded Kingpin of young Ranko. At the end of the performance, she shoots the lion lady for clapping, proceeds to empty the clip at Nagomi. You'll see the result in a second. But then the pink hair girl shoots Kingpin. Panda finished her off with a bamboo spear, but the only thing I'm mad about is the fact that she is still alive. Bitch, you killed Ranko and the rioters let you live? Are we serious? Anyways, 19 years later, Nagomi is still a maid, but in a wheelchair.
Man, ain't no one trying to see none of that shit, boy. Hold on. Hey, man, I'm gonna see your next video, man. I'm going, man.
Call me Master Zen, cause I'm a flick bands.